Hello guys and girls, welcome back to my channel. My name is Reese. This is episode 6 of the Chunk Challenge, and I still like it. I've been staring at this for quite some time, and I've had it in a creative world for even longer. I really do like the way this is starting to come together, and unfortunately you guys, I don't know if you can see what I'm seeing, because it is just such a small little bit. But we got loads to do still, and we're gonna build a bit more of this today. It won't be in a time lapse or anything. We've done enough of them. But I've done a little bit between episodes. I mean, a little bit, just a bit more resource gathering, a bit more light blue concrete, and I did some mining. What did we get back up to scratch? Loads more lapis. We won't run out of blue dye anytime soon. Got some more diamonds, a little bit more iron, and I've also charted all of this, put item frames up because it was winding me up not being able to see what's what. And so far we only have one chest available, which is good. I'm glad I didn't put in double chests. Apparently we did not need it. I set up a small concrete maker. I didn't need this here. I don't know why I bothered. And this has taken an absolute beating. Look how much dried kelp blocks have we actually got left. 1.5 stacks. Yeah, we've been chomping away at that kelp, which is good. I'm glad we've had the fuel to do it, not that we don't have the coal. Villagers are doing well. Let's go have a quick knockdown. Hello. Yes, all of you. God. Oh, apparently it's nighttime. Well, we got plenty of villagers, but again, we're not dealing with these just yet. I want to get another couple of layers done up here. Oh, let's sleep quickly. So yeah, I want to get a couple more layers done because above this is going to be our storage area. Now let me paint a picture with words. This level here will be our, shall we say, our collection storage. I mean that as in items we collect, whether that be stone, dirt, wood, it'll all come and it will all be stored on this layer. Now then we go, I'm not sure if we're going to go another layer of self-storage or not. I don't think we will. I think we're going to have plenty of storage on this bit. Then we got upper layer, and that's going to be our auto sorted storage. And then after that is actually the sorting room, which I don't think I'll get into in this episode because we need the iron. And the reason I want to get this done, this bit here, is so that we know where we can put the iron farm. I want to put that as high up in the sky as I can, while still loading it in and whilst it's not too far away from the villages and everything. But I don't want to be hearing the golems dying every 5 seconds whilst I'm in my storage room. So I need to find a decent home for that. But before we get away with doing any of that, I want to build up some more of this tower. So I am going to do some hella building. And for you, I'll see you in just a second. Well, that took a little bit longer than I thought it would. Well, we did pretty well actually. I got 2 layers up. The top layer there may look a little absent because I'm honestly not sure what I'm going to do about the windows, because you're not going to be able to see them, or at least see out of them. The way I've sort of done some planning in a creative world means that we're going to have to use as much space in that particular room as we can. Now that wouldn't be a problem in any other farm. Any other farm could just have the windows open. I don't mind seeing the bits of redstone, but bits of chests I suppose is not. It's just going to be rows of hoppers here, because we do technically, before we get the iron farm done, I actually didn't need to do another layer for all the hoppers and all the redstone that's going to go into sorting the items from the particular farms that we'll have in this tower. That room needs to be complete as well, but I kind of run out of all the things I run out of was the smooth stone, which is a shame. I've still got plenty of white concrete, still plenty of everything else. But let's have a look, and I want to show you the elevator. Oh yeah, I have cats now. I have cats, yes. This is because I don't want doors. I don't want to put doors on these. I like these big. I know they're only 2 blocks, but I like them being quite big and open. I can just walk in and out. It's just me on this server. It's just me in this world. I don't need to worry about anyone griefing or anything, but I do need to worry about creepers blowing a hole in my ship. We've got a couple of cats in, 1, 2, and 3 over there. I actually bred this one up, and I put a post out on Twitter. If you don't follow me on Twitter, you should. I asked everyone what they'd like to name this particular cat, because this was our first cat we bred. and LeigerGaming, I believe it's LeigerGaming. Oh, sorry if I'm butchering that. Give me a second. Yep, LeigerGaming put a reply out for a name Buddy. Apparently that's the name of his little cat that he has. So whoop, there we go. Don't walk away, buddy, because you're going to be protector of the ground floor, I suppose. But thank you very much, League Gamer. Really appreciate it. And if you want your cat in here, or even if it's not your cat, but you want one of these cats named, follow me on Twitter, send me a little message, and if it's a good enough name, I'll put it in. Ooh. Yeah, we got another cat. Okay, cool. So we got 1, 2, 3 cats that need naming. You want your cat in here, send me a post on Twitter, link me in it, and yeah, there you go. You can have your cat in my world. Anyways, it's night time. I need to sleep. Can you tell I don't know a lot about social media? I don't know if do they call it tagging? Yeah, tag me, tag my name, ReeseW03. You can find it. My link's in the description below. We are here in the Dark Forest because we need a lot of wood. These storage systems are going to take up a lot of chests, and just for chests, for hoppers as well. I haven't got the exact number of what we need, but I do know it's a heck of a lot. So I am going to chew away at as many trees as I can. This dark wood is also the stuff we use for the fence gates in our build, so having this stuff is probably the best. I know we've got all the trees round our way, but this is just easy. I mean, look, I've one tree and I already got nearly a stack of wood. Very easy to take down. It's quite enjoyable. I think we should get away with doing another little time lapse. I know you guys are enjoying that little that funky music I found. Yeah, let's do another time lapse. I hear trouble afoot. Oh, why? I am not come up to these guys in a while. I've got a bucket on me. That's fine. Have it. Have it. No. Where's your captain? Why is your captain not here? Yep, you're dead. I could do with one of these. No, actually no. I need a vindicator. A vindicator would be perfect. Is there a vindicator anywhere? Just 3 of you and no captain. Really? You're going to interrupt my time lapse for 3 people and no vindicator? I see how it is. Well, you're lucky because it's night time anyway, so I'm going back to sleep. As you can tell, I got peppered on the way back to my tower by skeletons. Oh look, directly in the center of my head. Can I can't zoom in on that. Wait, let's yep, pretty much center of my head. That was a good shot. Anyways, back to what we were talking about, or what I was going to say, which is we did well on the wood front. I think I need to do the math and consider whether that's actually going to be enough. I'm not 100% sure, but I started out here again outside the front of our tower to have a look inside, because I've got these bubble columns up now, and I've now got a couple of floors. I can show you what I meant in the last episode by the lifts and the elevators. So each floor you're going to be able to go up one by one. Pretty simple stuff. And then on most of the floors they're going to have an exit, and this will be when I've got my elytra. I could just fly straight in, and I probably won't ever use the lifts again. But there are certain floors that won't have doors. I don't know if this floor or the next or the one below. I can't remember what now. It might actually be that floor. Because of the way the storage room's got to go, I'm going to end up having rows of chests this side. Yeah, it'd have to be this side. Rows of chests that go here, and they're just going to block that entrance. So the only way to get into said room will be through the lifts. Now, I was hoping, and I don't know why, I thought I might be able to go floor by floor or all the way to the bottom, but that won't be the case unless I drop or raise this up by 2 blocks, so you fall down half and jump, You could do that each floor, and then you've got one shaft that goes all the way down. Not sure. Let me know in the comments what you think. I kind of like this is a bit cleaner. Did that leak? It did leak. I thought I fixed that with a... I suppose, yeah, it's a full block then. That's a shame. Oh well. I know I fixed it here. I put a slab there so it coincided with that. And you didn't see the ugly underside of the soul sand. What floor are we on now? So this is the general storage area. I've had big issues trying to figure out how to lay this out. Thankfully, I did the windows like this. I'm thinking, actually, let's go make a few chests. Okay, 2 stacks of chests should be plenty for what I'm planning. I'm thinking something like this, because this won't be a sorted system. This will be self-sorted. Now, I did look at designs on trying to do like a minimalist sort of sorting system, and it just, with the hoppers in the back there, and it just made everything, because it comes into the center, made everything feel very small. It wasn't worth it really in the end. I'm thinking 4 high. Oh, not like that. Can I get that one now? Did I get that one? I did get that one. Look at that. Something like this. Oh, I really lost that one. There we go. That's in place now. Yeah, something like that, and on all the corners like this. So like that, and then a stack in the middle here, or in the corner, should I say, not in the middle. This is not the middle. Something like that. Rather simple. You can still go, well, this window's a bit hard to see out. You can still see out this window. I think it's going to be plenty of storage. If we get this on every single corner, this will be plenty of storage. Now, we can still have whole sections for stone, whole sections for gravel, sand, dirt, and then we can have each corner labeled individually. That won't be a problem, because those are the things that we won't be able to farm, per se. You can't farm sand or gravel. So that's the sort of thing we're going to have here. So I'm gonna quickly build up the rest of these. It won't take me a second, and we'll go up top and I'll show you what I mean up there. 3 stacks of chests later, this is what we've got. Yeah, I think it should be plenty of storage for anything that we'll be collecting manually. I mean, oh yeah, of course. I'm now just remembering, trying to think of all the things that we would be collecting. We've got wood types, say stone types, mob drops, passive and aggressive, and then organics. So things like apples. Yeah, those sort of things can go in that corner, but that is, yeah, something like that. Anyways, let's jump up. My bed's up here, and I just want to quickly show you what I mean by my self storage. So the idea, in fact, I can go up. Unfortunately, I can't start any of that today, and that will come hopefully in the next couple of episodes, because the next episode I plan on having this iron farm up and running. But this floor here will be the sorting area. Now, I won't go into too much detail. I'm sure in the episode I'll give enough. But essentially we're going to have, I think I mapped it out to have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 2 and 2 and 2 and 2 on each side of sorters, item sorters. And they're going to flush down into this room. So these doors are not going to be needed. It's going to be, let's have a look. It's something like this. That right? Yeah. So we'll have, actually no, I think it comes down and out and down a bit more. So these chests will go. And it'll be more like this. Kind of like that. So we're going to have the hoppers running from the sorter up there into here. Actually, I think we can go up higher. Yeah, in my design on my creative world, we'll go another chest higher. And then we got chest on the roof that you can't obviously open because of the blocks above. A hopper running into that, and then a hopper running into these. And that's going to help kind of with the overflow. I mean, it's plenty of storage. And we're going to have that on both sides there, and then 2 and 2 there. So let me just quickly throw them down. And we are running through the... Look, I've already done nearly 4 stacks of chests. Oh my days. 3.5 stacks later of more chests. And this is the layout we're going to have for the sorted system. Yeah, I think it's plenty. I honestly can't even think about how much we're going to farm that is going to require just this much storage. I'm kind of hoping that the iron farm that we create is gonna require at least 3 of these for poppies and iron. Say we have 2 rows for iron, and then the poppies are gonna get automatically composted into bone meal. So we'll have a row for bone meal, but the other stuff, melons, pumpkins, sugarcane, bamboo, kelp, as anything and everything we can farm, we will farm. But this is, yeah, it's looking good. Unfortunately, we just need to get the iron farm in now, and thinking that each layer needs a hopper, and there's going to be tons of hoppers up top. I mean, I'm hoping my little computer can withstand just this sorting system, just this storage system. If it can't, then we've got some serious problems ahead. However, the only way we are going to know if my little PC can withstand the amount of hoppers that are going to be in this tower is by getting an iron farm that could produce the amount of hoppers and the amount of iron that we need. So I've been doing a lot of work behind the scenes in a creative testing world, trying to design an iron farm that will fit within one chunk. Now, I'm sure there are plenty of designs out there, but I wanted to see if I can create something for myself. I think that's probably part of the game for me. I love building these farms. They're great fun. And yeah, I definitely spent a lot of time on in a creative world trying to figure it out. It took me forever, and I'll leave a link in the description to a gentleman named Gnembon. Fantastic video on iron farms. He goes into complete and utter description on how the certain aspects of an iron farm work, so people like me can design their own. I've had a lot of fun with it. As much as frustrating as it has been, I've had tons and tons of fun with it, and I have finally come up with a design which I'm happy with. Let's jump over to the creative testing world, and I'll show you guys what I mean. So this is my creative testing world, just a void world. In fact, actually, this world is specifically for iron farms. I didn't want anything in between. I do have a particular world which is full of wacky gizmos and a lot of rather bad buildings. But this is the iron farm. It works rather well. However, there is a bug in 1.14.4, which is what I'm playing in, and I believe it's a bug that sometimes these villagers lose their beds. Now, I've tried and I've dabbled with different configurations of this station here. This is the best one, giving these guys the amount of freedom that they can in a 3x3 area. Right now it's a 1x3, and over night time it's a 3x3, which isn't bad. They've all got the same. There's key aspects to this farm which make it work. Now, I'm really sorry if I'm butchering this, but I've watched it a few times and I believe I've got this right. Tell me if I'm wrong down in the comments. But these villagers need 10 blocks distance. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 blocks difference. That was loud. 10 blocks apart. And obviously these guys are 10 blocks apart when they're spawning. Look at that. 4 iron golems in one hit. So these guys are not really communicating with each other. They're communicating in their little, I don't know, confined there. The issue we're going to have with this farm is this guy. Hello, sir. I'm really gutted I killed this guy. Hopefully I can get some more spawning. Well, I need more spawning. He's standing in between some iron bars, so he's slap bang in the middle. I don't know if that's going to be a big issue, but I'd like to get him inside of there. And then I've got 5 snow layers. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yep. And that just, it stops most arrows. I did have issues where he was shooting through, and that's what this contraption is for. For whatever reason, right now, even when the glass is up, he's not attracted to them. He's not firing with them. I don't know if it's a distance thing. When I had a different setup here, they were even further away and he was still shooting them. Now with this configuration, he can see them and they're getting scared from him, but he's not shooting them. Let me turn. There we go. Just see that just over the snow block there, which is perfect. His line of sight is there. 1, 2. How many we get that time? It's a bit random. I'll explain that in it. Oh, maybe not. Yeah, Alex. This glass block basically just helps these guys find their beds, find their stations, and then carry on with the day. And when this guy then goes up, and everyone they freak out. And I think they do 2 waves of iron golems. So that's the first wave. We'll just wait a little bit. There we go. 4 more iron golems. And it can be a bit random. Sometimes, say, if these 3 spawn their iron golem in, and these guys wait too long to spawn theirs in, they'll recognize that there's an iron golem in the area and they won't bother. Which is fine. I mean, look, 8 golems down there. Some of them died. But 8 golems in a minute. That's going to be plenty of iron for what I need. So you noticed they're all in bed now. Every single one of them. This timer is set to just shy of a minute. That's because old Pillager, these guys need, 30 seconds cooldown between iron golems. Listen, go watch Gnembon's video. I'm probably butchering his educational video there. But that's what the sort of information I've soaked up from it. And it does sit within a chunk. You can see this would be the border outline. Yeah, so it's all sitting inside one chunk. Perfect. The killing chamber is a bit off. That was just wrangled together. That won't be a big issue. It's just right now collected. This will stay the same. It's already doing very well. And look, so the pillager's up. These guys are woken up. They're scared. They've woken up from a nice dream. And this timer works right. It's just an etho hover clock. I did have it set to another comparator coming out. I just thought it was easier if I take a detection from this piston moving and then observe a single tick, redstone, Bosch. Simples. This is what we're going to build in the next episode. I have a lot of resources to gather before I can even get ahead of making this. In fact, actually, I'm not sure if we're going to be able to create this in the next episode. I still have some things I need to do before we can get that far. Including getting all the resources in order to build the tower to get up this high. I mean, there's got to be at least 20 blocks difference here. And the reason for that is so the iron golems are actually out of detection range from the villagers. So it wouldn't matter how quickly or how slowly we kill these iron golems, because these guys don't even know they're in the picture anymore. And they're just out of the way. So I want there to be 20 blocks difference, which means we've got a lot of void here to deal with. And a lot of height for the tower to deal with. That's all to come. That's all to come in the next episode. Thank you very much for watching, guys. If you liked it, leave a little like. If you really liked it, please make sure you subscribe. Thanks for watching, and I'll catch you in the next episode. See ya.